Hey, hold on. Let's pop it off with Antonio Brown. Can we just get that out the way real quick?
Yo,
I would really love
talking
to get
about
that
crazy
out the
man.
way.
I want to be that insane.
He's not crazy because the real story came out.
no,
about
he's
why.
not crazy, but no, let me not.
He can
say I
still
wanna be that
still be
insane.
crazy, and the story be
No,
still be
he
Nah,
story.
is
what story do
insane.
y'all got?
I want to be that bold. The story I got is that they were benching him to prevent him from reaching a certain amount of money
Yeah, to
with
get-
that team.
to get that
They
incentive.
didn't want him to get that incentive. I think they said that he had 8 catches or
But-
something
or 50 yards, or
yeah, and stuff like that to reach like 100 mil or something. So they was benching him to prevent paying him that money, and he just sat around in
That's
the
what y'all
middle
heard?
of the fuck. That's what I heard. That's
This
the
is what-
only story
This
I
what
heard.
came out today on ESPN.
What came out?
What really happened?
Did Stephen A. say it?
Nah, the white guy said, I forgot his name, but I'm gonna let you know what they said.
Okay.
He's an NFL insider. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
No, he
Alex.
can't- I don't know the nigga name. All right, let me say what
Go
I
ahead,
gotta
go
say.
ahead,
All right, I don't know the nigga name.
Go ahead.
All right,
Bless.
the nigga said.
Bless.
Hey, that's my
Are you
thing.
done?
No, go ahead. Go
Are you
ahead.
finished or are you
Bless.
done?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, are you
That's
finished
so
or are you done?
funny.
All right, so the nigga said what happened was the coach wanted him to put him in the game. You know, he had a tweaked ankle or whatever.
Yeah.
He had rehab for it. He missed practice on that Thursday. He missed practice on that Sunday. He didn't feel comfortable going into the game because he didn't feel like he was at 100%. But the team management said that he was 100%. The people that do the physical therapy and shit.
Yeah.
The coach said, if you're not going to get in the game when I tell you to get in the game, then I'm going to cut you. So he got cut from the team. He took his clothes off and walked off after he was cut. Now, mind you, he left it. They was not preventing him from going in the game. They wanted him to go in the game. He didn't feel comfortable playing because he felt like his body wasn't 100%. So
You know what? I heard that too.
So the coach cut him in the middle of the game. So what's the point of me still standing here on the sideline if I'm cut from the team?
So he dipped.
So he dipped. So that all these other stories came out, all this other shit came out because people are fucking crazy, man. People just came out with this whole thing about, yeah, his incident was coming. Yeah, but he left the shit on the table, not the NFL. He didn't. To me, it's even worse because it's kind of like you gonna play when I tell you to play, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Are y'all involved in this conversation?
Yes,
Or am I
we
talking to
are.
myself?
Sorry, I thought RJ was digging
Listen,
in my purse.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
I
What's your
understand.
input on what I'm saying, RJ? Since you was listening.
Okay.
I was listening.
Do I have the floor?
Go ahead. You got the floor.
Thank you. I feel like I understand what you said. All right. Maybe that's what happened. He was hurt. He didn't feel 100%. Yada, 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 yada. I get that.
That's what happened.
I feel like,
that's
that's
no
what
maybe.
happened. If
It's no
okay,
allegedly.
if that's what happened, then that's what
That's
happened.
what his team said, and that's what the NFL inside. That's what his team said.
I feel like the antics follow some people, right or wrong. It doesn't matter. I feel like the antics follow some people, and the antics follow Antonio Brown.
Well, is that an antic,
I feel
though?
like at the end of it all, when it comes down to Hall of Fame and all that, I think the antics or the situations that he has been in, the media, I think that might hurt him some way and overshadow the skill, which is wrong. It shouldn't happen. But I think in his situation, that might happen. It's been situation after situation, and this was supposed to be a breath of fresh air. Him going, they won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He's playing real good, and then all of a sudden, mid-game, he's taking his stuff off. And
But that's not his fault.
It might not have been his fault, but how he handles stuff.
How you supposed to
is his
handle that?
fault.
If a nigga fire you at work, you gonna stay there and finish your shift?
Man,
You
I'm
gonna
not.
keep your uniform and finish your shift, my nigga, after they got fired?
No, but I get what RJ
I don't
is
play in-
saying.
I don't play in the
He's
NFL,
not
though.
saying that initial instance is what made people come up with the scenarios. He's saying the scenarios that got presented were presented in
How come-
but from his previous behaviors.
I think-
And that has nothing to do with NFL. That's dead ass everyday life.
Everyday life.
That is
How?
everyday. How is it not everyday life?
Other than his personal issue with his wife that one time, what
Did
else
you-
personal issues have there been?
In my personal opinion, and I could be wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know anything about sports really, especially not professionally, and especially not football. But in my personal opinion, the way he got presented to be known by the world and his name to become a household name
Antics.
was off of him being crazy.
Who put that
Can you-
narrative out there though? The racist ass
Blah.
NFL.
No, bro.
No, the racist ass. Every time a nigga go against the NFL, it's never the NFL fault. Y'all don't understand. Y'all niggas complain about how the NFL treat players yearly after year, day after day. Every year is somebody being fired without no reason, Colin Kaepernick, and then everybody always defends the NFL. We're not gonna talk about how they fired that man in
I
the
don't
middle
know,
of a game, my nigga.
But you're not even hearing. Your argument is totally left of what he's saying. That's my point.
I get what he's saying about antics, but,
But you're-
what
but-
antics? What
This
happened
situ-
other than his personal situation with his wife? What about the antics with the nigga that owned the New England Patriots buying prostitutes? How come he ain't looked at as a motherfucking win? I don't get that.
Bro, have you seen what happened with Antonio Brown at the Steelers, bro? It's not so much if I can pinpoint.
Niggas
remember
won't
that
pay him on the Steelers,
Remember
my
that?
nigga.
Remember that one time? What you mean they won't pay him at the Steelers?
They wasn't giving him enough catches to even hit them incentives. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to leave. Niggas in the NFL get paid off performance. If I can't perform, then I don't get paid. And if I'm on
Bro.
a team with a max contract, niggas ain't paying me because I'm not getting the play time.
All I'm saying is this.
They ain't even throwing me the ball.
If Antonio Brown doesn't play another down of football because of this situation, I feel like he would look back and not say, I made the right decision. They was about to fuck up my incentive. I think he has a lot of situations where
it wasn't
he
the
just acts.
incentive. It
Where he
wasn't
just
the
reacts.
incentive. He didn't
but
play because he was hurt.
He wasn't okay. He was hurt. You feel me?
And
So
them crackers wanted him in that game because they said so. So make it make sense. You want me to put my body on the line and fuck up my future checks, and then you want me to go in there right now because you say so? Make it make sense. Like,
So-
every time a nigga dude stand on his shit, it's always the nigga fault, never the cracker fault.
man,
Well, that's exactly
goddamn.
why I said I desire to be that bold, because in my little 9-to-5 life, if I have COVID, I work from home. I'm still required to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish I was that bold as Antonio to be like, fuck this. I ain't working
mean,
no more.
that's what you can
because
do.
my body, you can do that.
When you're a millionaire, you can do that
I ain't
shit.
that. So that's what I'm saying. In my little life, I wish I had his boldness to walk away from some shit that ain't treating you right, if that's the story.
That's his
I
life,
wish
though.
I had
Yeah.
that boldness in my personality, because right now, I'm like, damn, I need y'all niggas just as much as y'all need me.
It's not even the boldness of your personality. It's the boldness of your pockets. If you had money, if you had real money, you wouldn't give a fuck about nothing nobody got to say. Hey, TD, I need you to. Can you pick up that napkin you dropped? Fuck you.
And that's
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
comes
nah.
to
I'm a
like
millionaire.
and that's like how it comes to like in regular world.
Yeah.
That's like one of us going and getting a part-time.
Mm-hmm.
And you at that part-time, they doing too much. You like, I got a full-time. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
I didn't quit plenty of jobs just on some like, hey, look, I'm about to walk out the door. I quit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quit plenty of jobs like that. I don't give a fuck. If I don't want to work there, I'm not gonna work there. But I fuck with Antonio Brown hard. I feel like he is one of the best wide receivers we have ever seen. He's up there. But bro, he's always in the media for something happening or trying to rebuild his image, and right or wrong, indifferent, hurt or incentive or whatever it is. You feel me? I feel like he's always, that's what we see him as. And I don't feel like it's like, oh, the white man has put that image in our minds. I feel like some people just, the antics followed him. I knew a guy, you feel me, that I knew that he was going to lose his life in a certain kind of way because that stuff followed him. You feel me? And it happened. I feel like with Antonio Brown, the antics follow him. Like,
You know who else the
feel me?
NFL
It is what
said
it
had
is.
antics? Colin Kaepernick.
He said he had antics?
They call everything Colin Kaepernick was doing antics. Did they not?
That's different. That's
It's
two.
always different.
That's
Every time
two
a nigga
different-
stand up for himself in the NFL,
Colin Kaepernick,
they paint him as a crazy
Colin
man.
Kaepernick took a knee against police
And
brutality.
what did the NFL say about it?
During the Pledge of Allegiance,
How's that wrong?
He took a stand, and that wasn't wrong.
At the end of the day, was he wrong for that?
He wasn't wrong at all.
So the answer is, how come the NFL paying him as being a crazy man and being wrong?
Nobody- bro,
NFL definitely
nobody
called this
be-
man crazy.
Bro, nobody believes that Colin Kaepernick is crazy. Everybody knows that was a racist situation.
Everybody believes in
Everybody
the whole
believes that.
Except
NFL,
you.
the whole NFL painted.
Antonio
Every black
Brown has
man,
been doing shit
every
his whole
black man that's
career.
not a yes master ass nigga gets painted as a crazy person or gets
How do
blackballed
you
from the
know?
NFL.
Are you in the NFL? How do you know?
We
who's
watch it
a
the same way.
Pass the
same way
backwood.
everybody else watch it. We watch.
Pass the backwood.
Pass the
We
backwood.
watch this shit. We watch this shit on NFL Zone. We watch this shit on ESPN. We watch this shit on First Take. We watch this shit on every sports, every
No,
sports
his mouth
platform
is
there is.
red.
Niggas watch this shit.
Uh-huh.
Every time a nigga stand up for his right and niggas say he not getting paid right, he don't want to fuck with this certain squad because he's not getting paid right, they paint him as a crazy man. They tried painting Cam Newton when he started fucking up in New England, trying to paint him as a nigga with CTC. What they called it? Every time a nigga stand up for himself in the NFL,
the question
white
is-
people paint your whole career as being you're crazy. You're not right in the brain. It's always the yes man, the yes master. Let me go outside and paint your shoes, master. Them niggas always get great jobs after. You know what I'm saying? They get to do whatever the
Who you
fuck
talking
they-
about? You talking about
Ray
Russell
Lewis
Wilson?
killed the nigga.
Who you talking
Ray
about?
Lewis caught a body out in these fucking streets and goddamn was a gangster and he came back like, let me suck your dick, master.
Hey,
Yes, the master.
Ray
I
Lewis
saw, sir.
definitely
No, Colin Kaepernick
came
was
back
wrong.
like that.
Colin Kaepernick shouldn't have took that knee. And now look at him. Living the best life. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Everybody I know is rocking and riding with Colin Kaepernick, and they're rocking and riding
Now.
with Antonio.
Now,
Ben.
when it first happened, they
Ben.
wasn't fucking with it.
Everybody was rocking
The
with it.
NFL was not fucking with that.
That-
when it
we
first
not the
happened.
NFL.
The NFL
The
players,
NFL is-
a lot of
We're
black
not
NFL,
talking about
go
the
down.
a lot of
NFL. We're not
NFL
talking
black,
about
a
the
lot
NFL,
of we
though.
talking about the NFL is painting this man as to be crazy. Name
We're
one thing
talking
crazy that man
about
did.
Us as the
The viewers, we are not. The
We
NFL,
talking about what we
Let's
talking
get
about.
clarity. Let's get clarity. What
Go
are we
ahead.
talking
this
about?
nigga's in Mars.
He's
and
not-
we're on Earth. Like,
Make it make sense. Are we talking about Antonio Brown, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're talking about the NFL painting him to be a crazy man, right?
No.
No.
So what we talking about?
We're talking about what we see from Antonio Brown.
That's my whole point. What we seeing is what the NFL and everybody's putting in the media. All this shit is always.
You know what we
it's
see
always
is
crazy
what the
with.
viewers see.
He
from
wasn't
you.
good. He wasn't good to go in the game.
If all we
but he
see-
did 10 backflips running in the end zone.
If all we
and
see
waving.
is all this.
Like, I'm sorry.
Think about this. Niggas came out with this whole story about
Your
this
body
man.
was hurt.
This man saying that this man didn't get these incentives. This whole story
They
was
come on
thrown
with that.
out.
You gotta let-
This whole story came out about why this man did what he did, right?
Yeah.
This whole thing came out with no proof. No nothing, no words from nothing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody said he was crazy, lost his fucking mind. Everybody said he quit because they even had a counter story. What you need? They even had a counter story saying, oh, well, he's not crazy. He walked off the field because they fucked up his incentives. Everybody's wrong. Everybody put all this media shit out there but the truth. And who you think controls all that? Who controls NFL media? In NFL. Every time a nigga go against something the NFL say, or they have a meltdown, they always paint them out to be crazy. They never point out the fact that the NFL be doing niggas the fuck dirty, and niggas ain't gonna stand for that shit.
I think, bro. I think everybody knows that the NFL is a business, and they're gonna run it like any other entertaining business in the world. Like when shit goes wrong, they're gonna paint you a certain way, and we know that. I feel like in Antonio's Brown situation, it's like if you're being painted a certain way too many times, me personally, I'm gonna start taking a look. Like, hold on. What's really going on? How come you keep being in the limelight?
Like
for
they
something
tried to
controversial?
paint Colin
Nobody believed that.
Kaepernick as a crazy man,
They did.
but he didn't get established by the viewers as a crazy man.
If you were black,
The
if you were
viewers
black,
the viewers like, nah, this a nigga that's taking a stand.
hold on
he
now.
took a knee.
Last time I checked, most of the people at that fucking game booed the shit out of him, and every game that season he got booed.
You
That's
talking,
not
about,
say that.
you talking about the white people that was burning his jerseys?
You talking about fans? The
the
majority of
diner?
Come on, bro. We talking
Bro,
about.
I'm talking about black people.
You can't say the viewers.
I'm talking about black
be
people.
more specific about who you talking about.
I'm
Because
talking
you talking about the viewers.
We're not talking about
that
viewers.
nigga got booed off the field, my nigga. Bro, the whole season.
Black people were not- bro.
They did a boycott.
Before
Did
we
they
get-
not, Johnny?
bro.
They did a boycott the NFL. And
Before
niggas
we get
outside
off
not
this
coming to
topic,
games.
Because of what he
Can we agree that black people did not boo Colin Kaepernick?
It depends on what kind of black person you was. Exactly.
But I'm-
My
Okay,
point exactly.
I'm talking about black
okay, we
viewers.
gotta be more open-minded.
I'm talking about black. I'm
We
talking about
gotta be
black
honest.
You
viewers.
can't say that because a lot of black people refuse to take a knee with Colin out of fear of what? That slave master was going
I
to fire
reckon-
their
I
ass.
understand that.
Let's keep
I
it
agree on that
real,
one.
man.
Let's keep it-
real.
let's keep it 50-50
A nigga
street.
gonna support shit if it don't affect their fucking pockets. And that's how majority of black people think. Let's
All
keep
right,
that shit a buck.
Let's keep it
so-
55th
all
Street.
right, all right. So